doing Love Loring, which is the sort of annual fundraiser for citizens for a Loring Park community.
This is a great event.
This is an opportunity for CLPC to raise funds.
We're raising money to do events in the park throughout the year.
This is a fundraiser for the Citizens for a Loring Park community. They've done this a number of years. The women's group has been very gracious hosts for this event a number of times. The silent auction always has something amazing and not to miss items.
What's your favorite part?
I like the music too.
Music and the food is wonderful.
Despite the fact that it's downtown Minneapolis, it very much is a neighborhood.
So I feel a sense of freedom just being downtown, and I just love it for that reason more than anything else. And the park, of course. But I think my whole concept is because I love people and I like the downtown.
You say hi, you stop and chat, whether it's about the dog or the animals in the park or how the pond is doing, whatever, what Walker is up to.
And yes, it has a sense of community as well.
And I love the energy, the diversity. Loring Park is my garden.
It's just a great park where everybody comes together and just kind of meld together and enjoy one another.
It's become used by young people, old people, little kids, old people, athletes, walkers.
How lucky we are to have the downtown city park right in our neighborhood.
It's nice to have the big park and all the green stuff next to us, or right by us. And it's nice to be able to walk to lots of places by living downtown.
Get on our bikes right out the condo garage and go riding in the area, go around the lakes, and we enjoy being able to walk and bike and just enjoy being around this whole area.
A big lifestyle change for us was to move downtown, and we were intentional about doing that. And you don't see a lot of families downtown, but it would be nice if more families moved downtown.
The people here are committed to, living in an urban way, which I think is beneficial to them as social human beings. It's also beneficial in living more sustainably.
And we're also going to use some of the fundraising from this evening for our launch of LEED ND, which is the neighborhood certifying itself as a green neighborhood. We are a pilot project with the U.S. Green Building Council. We're the first existing neighborhood to go through this certification process. It's primarily for new development.
It's not so much that we, how much energy we use necessarily, but it's the amount of human capital we can gather and be better for because we live close to one another.
CLPC is great because it has a very forward-thinking, forward look on accomplishing everything that's in the best interest of Loring Park.
We are leading the creation of a cultural district in downtown Minneapolis that stretches from the Mississippi Riverfront to the Walker Art Center. And the idea is to connect all of these pieces of Hennepin Avenue and Nicollet and First and the side streets using arts and culture as a connective tissue.
I'm Mary Pagnuco, and I go to St. Mark's Episcopal Cathedral. I've known Gary for many, many years, and he was devoted to the Loring Park community. I'm just glad to be here. It was a big, sad thing when he left us.
This neighborhood is a cultural icon and center of the city, and an example, I think, of what a strong neighborhood can be.
You want to be a part of CLPC.
And it takes a very active group to sort of harness and channel that energy into events like Love Loring, so many of the things going on in the park, so many of the things going on in the neighborhood.
People care enough about the park and the area to spend some time and put some effort into keeping it nice for everybody so we can all enjoy using it.
and what a wonderful job that the Citizens for Loring Park community do in preserving the neighborhood and representing our interests with the city government.
The neighborhood organization is very important for getting the community members involved in the community.
Now they've got Janet, which is great, our coordinator, and they've got a great board, and they've got some money to go forth.
It's people who are connected to one another. It's people who create a vision for how the neighborhood is going to get better, and it's people who commit to making the neighborhood better.
It's almost a symbiotic relationship between the neighborhood and the neighborhood organization, because both are just so active and involved that you have to be participative to make sure that you take care of everybody and everything and don't miss an opportunity.
The energy and the power of people in neighborhoods is incredibly strong. The energy and the cohesiveness and the strength that brings to our communities is almost immeasurable.
We need to celebrate Loring and celebrate the people here and the diversity, and the energy is wonderful.
I love Loring Park. I love Minneapolis. I love this neighborhood.
I love the neighborhood. I love the community. I love CLPC.